මේ නවීන තාක්ෂණික යුගයේදී අපිට යමක් අවශ්‍ය වුණාම අපි කඩේකට යනවට වඩා දැන් ගෙදර ඉඳන් ඕඩර් කරන්න පුරුදු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. කෑම බීම වුණා. බෙහෙත් ගන්න ෆාමසි එකට යන්න උනත්, ග්‍රෝසරිස් ගන්න උනත්, එහෙම නැත්නම් සර්විසස්, ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිෂියන් කෙනෙක් නැත්නම් මේසන් බාස් කෙනෙක්, පයිපර් බාස් කෙනෙක් වුණත් ඇප් එකකින් අපි ගෙදරටම ගෙන්න ගන්න තත්ත්වයකට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් අපේ ෆෝන් වල අපේ කම්පියුටර්ස් වල ඇප්ස් තියෙනවා 100ක් විතර. දැන් අපි ඊළඟ තරඟකරුවන් කරලා තියෙන්නේ මේ හැම ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක්ම මේ හැම සර්විස් එකකම ඇප් 100ක් පාවිච්චි කරනවට වඩා මේ ඔක්කොම එක තැනකට ගේන්න පුළුවන් ඇප් එකක් නිර්මාණය කරලා කියලායි කියන්නේ. අපි බලමු ඒගොල්ලෝ මොනවද කරලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා.
Based on our research, we have identified few things. It's significant challenge to the current business ecosystem. There is a high demand and market potential for the local product, but the local producer and also urban consumer has a significant challenges like delivery suppliers and the logistics. Next, the people who need the proper services, the people facing difficulties to find the proper service. In other hand, there's a lot of service providers company, they are facing a significant challenge to find the exact target audience. Last but not the least, any size of business having a issues, investment and find the suppliers and the delivery channel. Addressing these gaps, we have a solution. We introducing IDEOBIX. In IDEOBIX providing 3 major solutions. The first one called eShop. IDEOBIX eShop offers a wide range of product in more than 100 categories and provide a global market opportunity and promote Sri Lankan local market. People who want the product, he can buy the product, who are ready to sell the product, he also sell the product through the eShop. The next one, services. IDEOBIX services segment directs to the business profiles, matching your requirement and providing a platform, startup, service-based business, self-employee and the freelancer. Who are ready to providing a services, them also register themselves and join with the service mart and ready to bring their services to the public. And the next one, the very important IDEOBIX community. The platform enables our customers to post, share their interested and the business update, exploring innovative idea or product. The people having interested to support investing a business, so startup. Sometimes the companies are looking for a business to start up the businesses and the investors both can join with the community and share their thoughts and work together. So all these things working like this model. So IDEOBIX integrating sellers and the manufacturer through the delivery services and the local global logistics. And also customer can hire their service provider through the service providers and the freelancers.
We are targeting 20 million subscribers and 500,000 vendors from our B2C and the B2B model. When it comes to getting the revenue, we are getting the commission per product from the sellers model and subscription for a month for the service and the delivery hub. We are currently having a separate application for the users, seller and the service providers and for the delivery hub. So these applications now available in the Play Store and the App Store. Now currently we are getting more vendors to use our applications.
සුජිකරන් සහ කපිලන් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ නිර්මාණය IDEOBIX කියන එක ප්‍රසන්ට් කරලා ඉවරයි. දැන් අපි බලමු ජජස්ලට මොනවද තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න කියලා. ජජස්.
No, what is the reason for you to come up with the super app?
Yeah, so we mainly targeting the rural area people. The people are having issues with connecting the digital environment. They have no idea about this, how can we sell the product, and they have a lot of resources, they have raw materials, but they don't have an idea to how to sell them. So that's why we come up with the solutions. There's a few applications in the market, but we sure those applications are not only focused the rural area. We mainly focus on the rural area people to get these resources to.
So these are people who are on day-to-day basis using smartphones and stuff?
Yes, it's needed used to the smartphones.
So adding for his point, there's a SMEs businesses in the rural areas, they have such having a barrier to the delivery services and also the investment opportunities. So we are filling the gap with our application to fulfill the business, some SMEs needs with our application. That's adding his point.
So given there are companies like PickMe and Ubers of the world, why wouldn't they scale up to do this if this opportunity exists?
So, so our main goal is we're going to meet the person and in person, and also we're trying to insert this technology. Still, the PickMe is available and Uber and etc. There is a lot of services and products is available. But then why the peoples are not getting involved these things? That's why we research it. The people do not trust it because of the companies always become a high standard level. So people, the rural area people are watching the standard like there's a distance. So we are going to reduce the distance to the people. We are always going to reach the people in person method, and we trying to involve this. Currently, we are working with the Industrial Development Board and Export Development in Northern Province. They also support to us. So we met 100 plus customers already. They are registered in our systems. We are looking forward to start our business.
You're looking at, if I heard you right, 20 million subscribers. Is that what you said?
20 million subscribers as a user. So we have a
How are you going to find 20 million users?
So from we have a market strategy also there. So in the marketing strategy, so we have to marketing from the local televisions and the other online social media campaigns.
So you're trying to get the entire country's population into the app? 20 million? I can't figure out. I mean, people who you're looking at, customers, suppliers, vendors, right? A meeting of those. So 20 million subscription means quite a large number. And also, if you're looking to personally go to rural areas and to get them on board, have you looked at the logistics? Do you have enough people and people using? It's a digital app, right?
Yes.
I don't know whether you all have done statistics as to how many people have a digital device in the country. It's a big challenge. Have you looked at all of that? How you're going to overcome?
Yeah, based on the internet user, we got the survey, and then only we come up with the estimations. We not only target in Sri Lanka, we are targeting the worldwide. So who was living in the other countries.
So Sri Lanka is living overseas. Sri Lanka is living overseas.
Yeah, and also the overseas people who are living in overseas, they are looking for the Sri Lankan local products, especially in some places. So they also looking for the Sri Lankan products. So the market is not only for the Sri Lankan populations. We are looking around the whole the overseas as well.
I think it might be good to refine your problem statement to a specific audience and then scale gradually, because you all have now put a huge roadmap, right? And for us, it's very hard to believe that you can execute all of this with a small team, right? So it might be good for you to revise your MVP in terms of what you really want to target, maybe a B2B segment, like you said, rural to maybe foreign Sri Lankan diaspora, then scale it up, right? Because if you have 11 million internet users, you will be struggling to get to 20 million users, right? And your revenue model is not too clear, right? So what percentage that you will be charging and what would you get in terms of, you have just 8%, but what is your cost to run, cost to acquire these customers? So I think that needs to get flushed out a bit more.
Another key important item is your last mile delivery, because you can meet them, but if you are trying to execute it via app to enable that, how are you going to do that? So there's quite a lot of things that happens, I mean, end to end, but if you're looking at hundreds of things to do at once, so I don't know how you're going to execute, because we don't want you starting and failing.
Currently you have a volume of transactions?
Sorry, sir.
Currently, do you have an active volume?
Yes, we have a 100 plus producers.
100 plus producers,
Yes.
okay. And what kind of revenue are you clocking on the app?
No, we meet them through the Industry Development Board and some other government
just
stuff.
signed up?
Yeah, they signed up.
They are not operational yet. There's no
We are not
trade
operational
happening.
yet.
Okay.
Basically, we are not marketing yet. The product is not, the vendors are, we have a separate application for signing the vendors. You can see right now is a user application for the users only. It's a separate application for sellers,
vendors,
and so they can
Yeah,
sign.
that's what I'm one thing that I'm not clear. So just to be like, so your app talks about a service and an e-shop. So that's for the customer. So you said there are producers. So is this like in the back end, do you have a integrated supply chain from, so let's say, I don't know, there's some factory, there's a manufacturer, also comes on board and says, I have these products to sell. Then the end customer asks for something, it goes to a, let's say, an integrator who needs to get those goods from a manufacturer. Is that what you are doing here, or it's just a
finished products?
just the end customer, and then you connect it to directly to the seller? Is that all what is happening here? Is there a supply chain that you're...
So if you can take a use case and explain your value chain. So I saw your video, you all talking about some guys buying a coconut husk, then feeding it to a factory, then the final produce gets listed in your e-shop, right? So I think if you can take a use case and walk us through the value chain and what are your kind of value propositions, might be a bit clearer.
Yeah, for example, if we're taking as an example, there is a coconut oil producer in the northern province. He is producing a coconut oil in the large number of. There is a person who need the coconut oil, the manual made coconut oil in Colombo. He can access through the application, he can have the order. We also develop the Service Smart and Sellama, two applications for service providers and also product sellers. So they will get a notification from the sellers. They will ready, packing their product and transport it to the hand over the delivery services. The delivery partners are going to be hand over the who order the products in Colombo area. This is why we integrated with delivery partners and the producers and the user as well.